Much, ma'am, for your kind words of motivation. Now I invite our esteemed principal to share a few words with our parents. Please join me in welcoming her to address us.
Good morning, parents. We have still 5 minutes to go to noon, so we are still in the good morning phase. Thank you so much. It is so nice to see such bright, happy faces. So that's my clue that keeps smiling. So we love to see happy faces at Smart Partner School, and it is quite a joy and honor for me to be standing here to welcome all of you for the parent orientation. The children have moved from class 1 to 2, that's a double digit. So it's amazing, not the double digit as in 2 digits, but 2. Number 2 is like children are growing up fast and all the parents are super excited. And so are we. We do a lot of planning for our new sessions. In fact, the teachers will vouch for it that though the session finishes on the 15th for the children, we have the PTM. We only give the teachers 1 day to return whatever is of the last session. So 17th, the Monday following the PTM is always very hectic with, giving up the things, taking over new things. And from the day after that, that's the Tuesday, we have our staff orientation, wherein we bring in our new members and welcome all the new members, because we want them to be as much a part of our system as the others. We need to train them so that there is no experimentation that's happening in the classrooms. So for 15 days, there is rigorous training of all the new joinees, and they get into the system of Smart Wonder School. We are very proud to have a very, very organized, structured systems in place in Smart Wonders, be it academics or admin. So anybody new who comes in, I think first they are a little baffled, they are worried, too many SOPs, too many rules. But rules are there for the betterment of the organization. Rules are there to make sure that everything is very, very objective, that we all do the same thing, there is uniformity. So that is what we do with our staff members. In the same manner with our children also, the initial few days, the children will be recapping what they have done in class 1. We will not jump into the curriculum of class 2. We'll try to bring everyone at parity. So we will ensure that all the children are ready to take on the challenges of class 2. Here I would just like to reiterate one thing. Please make sure that the children are punctual, they're on time, and this is your responsibility. It is not just the child's responsibility. First, put the children to bed on time and make sure that they're getting up on time so that they come into school fresh and in very good, neat uniform. They should be well groomed when they're coming to school. They should feel proud of themselves, and please make sure that they are not late. We will be a little strict this time, a lot I think, yes? So the heads are with me, they always say that ma'am, you're very lenient. So we are going to be strict. Please make sure that your wards are in school on time. And the time is 8 o'clock. So you can drop the children from 7:50 to 8 in the school, and the children will be well in time because we have our attendance from 8 to 8:10. However, we do keep the gates open till 8:10 when the children are coming in. So please make sure that the child is not delayed beyond 8:10, because then we have security issues. We want the children to be in the classroom with the class teacher, knowing that the child has come to school today. So that's very, very important. Please, let's focus on being punctual this year and on the turnout of the children being very smart. Students of Smart Wonder School should look smart, the smartest in the Tri-City. So we have to make sure that we do that. And another thing that we would like to reiterate is that please do not take the children home early. If you have brought the child to school, let the child finish the whole day at school. If there was some commitment that you already have at 11 or 12 or 10, then please don't send the child to school, because not only is the child himself distracted, but he is distracting or she is distracting the whole class as well. So the whole procedure of how we send the children for safety reasons is very, very long, and it creates a lot of administrative hassles for us. So if you have an appointment with the doctor, you are planning to go visit somebody, you have to attend some function, please keep the child with you so that the child's time is also not wasted coming to school, and the child can do something constructive at home, and the other children in the class are not disturbed, because we will not be allowing the children to go back early unless there is an emergency, and we all understand the meaning of the word emergency. Doctor's appointment is not an emergency. So please make sure that you adhere to this rule, because that helps us to run smoothly and the children are more attentive in class. You all as parents know that children have very short attention spans. So when some Didi walks into the classroom saying XYZ has to go, there is a buzz for about 10 minutes. कौन जा रहा है, क्यों जा रहा है, कैसे जा रहा है, हम क्या करेंगे? So the teacher cannot continue teaching. The teacher is also sensitive to the fact that the child is going out and everybody is distracted. So please make sure that you do not send your child if you are not planning to let that child continue for the whole day. Another very important thing that I was just speaking to the parents of class 3 also is, and something that is very close to Avinash ma'am's heart also, and all of us have been working on it, is spoken skills, speaking in English. So now the children are at that age where they can pick up a language very well. So believe me, children are open to languages till the age of 6. They can learn any language. You can teach them Russian, you can teach them Mandarin, anything. So please be open to the fact that the more the children hear the language English at home, in school, the sooner they will pick it up for speaking. The more we listen, the more we speak. So if you can, if it is possible, wonderful, please converse with them in English at home, because whichever language is being spoken in the comfort of the home is generally the language that the child starts thinking in. And the language that you think in is the language that you speak fluently. If you are thinking in Hindi and then translating it in English, there is a little gap and we might not be using the appropriate words. So wherever possible, whichever parents, grandparents can converse with their children in English, I request you to do so, because that really matters. We in school will of course make great efforts to ensure that all the children are also conversing with each other in English, and the teachers are also doing the same. The only thing is we see that the children are very young and some of them might not be able to understand completely. So the teachers do give instructions in Hindi. But we still want that the children should be getting a lot of reading experience at home, listening experience. Please read to them. Read good stories to them. Use a lot of good vocabulary, different sentences, longer sentences, and make sure that their vocabulary keeps increasing by the day. Use a new word every day. We do that. So word of the day is there in the foundation years, ma'am. So the children read a word every day, and that is continued for a week.
No, ma'am, we have 3 new words being introduced.
So we have 3 new words being introduced in a week, and they are being used. So that is how we build on the vocabulary. No child can pick up a dictionary and start learning words. We have to introduce them gently according to their needs. A word which is useless for the child will never remember or use. So give them good words. You yourself do some research and see how you can enhance their spoken skills. We really want to work on this year. This is our goal, this is our aim. We want the children to be fluent in English, and they should not have to think that, oh, I have to speak in English. And they should be confident enough to say, I don't understand this. And maybe very soon we will also teach them the skills of how to see the meaning of the words in the dictionary. So till then we can do that. We can create a little scrapbook for them. All the new words, beautiful words with say drawings or pictures can be put so that the child feels very proud, and by the end of the year you can see what a big scrapbook it will be and how many words the child has learned. Encourage them to use new words always. So you all are our parents from class 1. Are there any new parents here? Welcome all of you to Smart Wonder School, and I am sure that you will realize that it is a beautiful family. We all are together, the stakeholders, the students, the teachers and the parents and the management. So we all are working together towards making sure that our children are confident, competent and caring. So very, very important. The caring part is very dear to me. So confident and competent, that is our job. We have to make that. But caring is also very, very important. So even at homes, please make sure that you are sympathetic, empathetic, caring, because children learn from us. It's not that you tell them something and be this, they will see what are you. So our children are our little images. So please make sure that you do what you say and give a very good example at home, and the same is the case with our teachers here. Our teachers are role models for the children because they know that the children are looking up to them for guidance, for learning. So we'll give a big hand to all our wonderful teachers who always, we will be introducing them to you shortly, who are there as the mother figures, mother teachers for the children for as long as they are in the school. And I assure you that the teachers take good care of them, and I would like to thank you for entrusting your precious babies to us, for us to take care and to groom and to educate. So thank you dear parents, for parents and grandparents I can see. So everybody is most welcome. It is lovely to see families involved in raising their children. There is a saying that it takes a village to raise a child. It's very difficult to raise a child single-handedly. So we all have to put in our efforts to make sure that our children are beautiful human beings before anything else. So thank you parents. Thank you Manveen ma'am once again for the wonderful presentation. Thank you.
Your guidance always motivates us to strive for excellence. Now I would like to invite Manveen ma'am to take you further on this orientation program.
I'm sure you're all waiting to be introduced to the new teachers, the new team. They say no school is complete without its vibrant activity department, which brings creativity, culture, energy into the students' learning. These teachers play an essential role in every event, celebration, hands-on learning experiences. Now let me introduce you to this wonderful team. I call upon the stage Ms. Gagat, the activity room in charge, to ensure that all the activities will be conducted in a space that's well organized, engaging, interactive and enriching for our students. Ms. Apeksha, our IT educator who makes technology an interactive and exciting part of learning, equipping students with essential digital skills. Mr. Shubhankar, our music and dance educator, whose tunes, beats and choreography brings joy and rhythm to every performance. Ms. Prabjot, our Punjabi language educator, who nurtures a love for the language and culture, helping students stay connected with the cultural roots. Ms. Gul, our dynamic and energetic sports educator, who channelizes the exuberant energy of our young students. We have Ms. Nikita, the special educator, who supports all our children with special needs. We also have Ms. Neha, here to our school, ensuring every child gets a well-rounded learning environment. I'm sorry. Miss Sadhna, you can also view the backdrop. The artistic touch is from our art teacher. You can stay there, and we have our academic team joining you. The academic team forms the backbone of the school, shaping young minds with dedication, passion, creativity. Let me introduce the wonderful educators who will now be guiding your children. I invite Miss Anjali, the class in charge for class 2, a dedicated and hard-working mentor who not only leads her class with excellence but also takes on the role of an in charge, ensuring smooth coordination and guidance for her team. Now Miss Anjali is going to be introducing her team.
Thank you so much, ma'am. A school is only as strong as its teachers, and we are fortunate to have a team that is not only skilled but also passionate about nurturing young minds. It is my pleasure to introduce our wonderful Grade 2 team. So please join me in welcoming Miss Hina, Class Educator 2B, a patient and encouraging teacher who believes in making learning fun and interactive. Now we have Miss Smriti Rishi, Class Educator 2C, an enthusiastic and nurturing teacher who fosters a warm and engaging learning environment. Last but not the least, we have Miss Kamalpreet, Class Educator 2D, a vibrant and creative educator who brings energy and innovation into her teaching. This incredible team is here to ensure that your child's learning journey is filled with growth, joy, and meaningful experiences.
Your parents for being here. In case of any queries, you can please connect with us. If you have any queries, any doubts, you're most welcome to come and share it with us here. Thank you so much for taking out time being here. And please join us for a cup of tea, and after that you can deposit the books with the class educators in the classroom. Thank you so much and have a good day.